Hello and welcome to Gecko Talks. Today we will be talking about Inside Out 2. But first, I would like to mention and apologize that this video may seem a bit unorganized in how it is presented, particularly with the script. I'm sorry for that. It's just that I am rushing to get this video out as soon as possible because of how late I watched the film. But anyway, let's actually talk about the film. I don't get it. I just kind of don't get it. Why is everyone talking about this? Doesn't feel that noteworthy, you know? It just doesn't feel it. I mean, I might as well talk about the film. So, it follows on from the first one, and Riley starts going through puberty. Yeah, I can tell this movie will be so fun. And she gets some new emotions such as anxiety, envy, embarrassment, ennui. I think it's ennui. Yeah, who knows? I really don't care. And yeah, that's about it for the emotions. And then anxiety goes on a power arc. It just kind of does a minor coup and bottles up all the OG emotions. And we see how anxiety controls Riley. It starts out with her letting, the other emotions have some interaction, but it ends up with anxiety just going insane. I think that's what this film's about, just watching anxiety bring herself into a insanity, which is fine. It's okay. It's just all the other new emotions don't really get anything. It feels like, oh, look, they did something. Nice, got a tic tac on the tick list. Yep, that's literally it. That is how it feels. Well, I might as well talk about the OG emotions. What are they doing? Um, so there is this new concept this film introduces called beliefs, and they form your sense of self. And what anxiety did, as she was kicking all the OG emotions out of headquarters, is she got the sense of self, right? And threw it away. So first they need to get the sense of self, and then they need to return to headquarters. Sadness, of course, has to go to headquarters so she can receive it. But here's the thing. This all sounds fine, right? Fine. It all sounds just fine. I really don't get what everyone is talking about when they say this movie is really good. Because, to be honest, it doesn't really feel like it. I was never really a fan of the idea of an Inside Out 2. I was worried it would feel like the first one, and I already wasn't exactly the biggest fan of the first one. So the whole idea was not exactly my cup of tea, and I've been skeptical of the whole thing. And this film really didn't do anything. At some parts, and the story feels like the first one all over again. Because let me remind you, the first one is about joy controlling all the other emotions, ensuring that Riley only feels one emotion to keep her happy. happy. And the second film is about anxiety doing the exact same thing. Uh, I really don't get what people are talking about when they say this movie is good. It's fine. It's a bit derivative, but overall, it's fine. However, there is one thing that, though it does not save this movie at all, I will still consider an no, not unironically, ironically hilarious. So, as the emotions are going through the mind to get the sense of self, what ends up happening is Joy just cracks and it's like she's going insane, and that is just funny. I am sorry, that is funny. Oh, wait, I've forgotten to talk about Riley. So, what Riley's doing is she's at some 3-day hockey camp to get into a really good hockey team, okay? Which has her idol, I think? Yep. So she's trying really hard, and then what anxiety does is move her away from her old friends to her new friends, breaking all the promises Riley make made to her old friends. Yeah, I know. Not exactly good at the start, but hey, at least it's getting the job done. After all, they're not going to high school, so it's okay. So that's the start of the film, and then we see as Riley, these anxiety just breaks her. She just stops functioning in a sense. She's nowhere close to her old self, and that's because you see what anxiety's been doing is since Riley doesn't have a sense of self, anxiety's been creating a new one, which is a whole lot worse. And here's the thing, I get it. I get it. I get it. Yes, I get it. About how anxiety can create a whole new sense of self where you go from being happy and carefree to realizing everything's going crazy and am I supposed to act amongst these people I've known for years? I get it. It's just I don't feel like it was properly executed. For some reason this film is just not clicking with me. Am I crazy? I don't know. Well, I think that's where I'm going to end it. Wow, I'm just looking at the script now, and it is awfully long. So that will be fun to edit. But of course, this is my opinions, free, sheer, fair, flip. I can't speak. Free, feel free to comment your opinions down below. Please subscribe. Please, 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 please subscribe. And please like the video because if you do, maybe the YouTube gods will finally nearly bless me and get me an actually okay view count for once. Anyway, bye!